Nobody wants to stink during the apocalypse, right? Let's take a look at all the different things that you can stock up on for your preparedness pantry in case of an emergency. Hello everybody and welcome to SuttonsDaze. If you're new here, my name is Lisa and we are all about pantry preparedness. It is the best insurance that money can buy. And it's not always all about food. So today I thought we would hit the hygiene and sanitation list and make sure that we have everything that we need. I think it goes without saying, toilet paper. Yeah, toilet paper. Now, I do recommend an easy-to-install bidet. That link will be down below. But in addition to that, you still need to be able to dry off, you know? So toilet paper is a great thing. Wet wipes are super handy when you don't have running water available. They make cleanup just that much easier. Next is hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer keeps things nice and clean, you know, it's little... Get rid of that bacteria. It's a good thing to have around. It keeps you from spreading germs. If you are somebody who uses body wash, you still are going to want to make sure to save up some bar soap in your pantry. Bar soap lasts a lot longer. It actually improves with age. And so sticking a half a dozen bars of soap in your pantry is a good thing, because if anything happens and you can't go get your body wash, then you still have a way to clean up. Shampoo and conditioner. It's always good to have a few extra bottles stocked up. I try to keep about 6 months on my shelf, and that way it's just something you don't have to be concerned about. Now we're going to go for oral hygiene. There is toothbrushes, toothpaste, dental floss, and mouthwash. All of these things are really good to have backups on, because not having them available when you need them is no good at all for your teeth. If you are somebody who shaves or shaves, whatever you're shaving, I don't want to know. Disposable razors and shaving cream are a great thing to have in your pantry. Feminine hygiene products, whether you are of the age or not, it's a good idea to have a little stash put away. Like people have said, they're great in an emergency for soaking up blood of all kinds, okay? So if you get a major cut, a major wound, you can hold that over there. It will help absorb it. Band-Aids aren't going to work, you know? So having that as a backup alternative is a great thing to do. Baby wipes kind of go hand in hand with the hand wipes. Baby wipes are a great thing to have around if there is no running water. They're nice, they're clean, they're gentle. Life's good. If applicable, diapers. So if you and your family are in the situation where diapers are handy to have around, then having some backup diapers is a great thing to do. Baby powder. So baby powder for babies is one thing. If you are not of the baby age, I still recommend having some kind of powder. I do not recommend baby powder. We do not use it here because in some instances it can actually make a rash worse. It can make it more difficult to deal with. I recommend the two kind that I'm showing you here in this picture. I'll have links down below for them. One of them I discovered when I was doing hospice care with my mother, and the other one, pretty much everybody's heard of monkey butt powder, right? How can you forget a name like that? While I do love paper towels, and I do have a stash of paper towels, I also like having hand towels. I have a link down below that has just plain white cotton hand towels. They are so handy to have. I used them for decades when I worked in the restaurant business. They absorb everything. They're wonderful, and they're very good to have around if you don't want to go through a ton of paper towels. A good manicure set, or a bad one, whatever. A manicure set, nail clippers, a nail file, scissors, tweezers, that kind of thing. You want to get one of those sets? They normally cost you about 10 bucks. Just make sure you've got a backup. Summer's coming. Insect repellent and sunscreen. Make sure to have a couple extra. You don't want to stock up like years worth because they do decrease in their value over time. They're not as effective. So have a few extra to get you through the season, but not necessarily to get you through the decade. Disposable gloves are super handy. Anybody working in a kitchen knows this. Anybody that's dealing with animals knows this. Having just those simple latex disposable gloves come in handy often. And especially if you're dealing with people with wounds or if you're dealing with contamination of some kind, having those gloves will save you a lot of heartache later. Trash bags. So back up on your kitchen trash bags. You may not need 6 years like somebody I know who bought too many. But kitchen trash bags, and then of course the contractor trash bags. There are a multitude of reasons. We've discussed this before. Bleach, vinegar, and rubbing alcohol are wonderful things to have around. They do not decrease in their effectiveness over longevity. So stock up on 5 years worth if you want. Just store them safely, cool, dark, dry. Hydrogen peroxide is another one. They have 2 different strengths out there, so I keep both strengths around for using for different applications. Hydrogen peroxide is another great thing to keep around. You don't use it on your hair anymore. That was back in the 70s. You know, I love my first aid kit a lot. Have at least a basic first aid kit. This link is down below also, and add on to it from there as you learn new things. I am becoming extremely proficient at wound care, much to my dismay, and so mine actually takes up a couple of Rubbermaid totes in addition to this easy to grab one. Build yourself a really good first aid kit. Antibacterial ointment is a great thing to have. Know what to use it on, know when to use it. Sometimes keeping a wound moist is the worst thing that you can do. Sometimes it's really good. So, antibiotic ointment, but learn how to use it. Have you ever gone to look for a cotton swab and not been able to find them? I have. Yeah, it's not fun. Cotton swabs and Q-tips. Those are fantastic things to keep around for wound care, for different things, for different applications. Cotton balls and Q-tips. Dish soap is more than just dish soap. Dish soap can be used for so many different applications. I have used it for my dishes, of course. I have also used it for laundry, for pre-soaking. I have used it to clean up equipment in the yard. I have used it to get oil off of animals. Dish soap, it's a great thing to have around in bulk. Laundry detergent, depending on who you talk to and what kind you use, can last you anywhere from a year to 10. So look into how long it lasts. I am on year 4 of pods that are still working absolutely perfect. But they have all different kinds of dish soap out there, or you can learn to make your own. That's another great way to stock up on it, is to stock up on those ingredients instead of the actual dish soap. Additionally, remember to add different things that are specific to your household and the needs that you have. Same as with food, you want to rotate through this stock. We have things like paper plates and disposable silverware and solo cups, paper towels. We have all of the things. Tin foil, because, you know, it's tinfoil hat season. All of that kind of stuff will not go bad. You can stack it to the rafters along with your food, and it makes it just that much easier to handle your food in case of an emergency. I would love to hear what kind of ideas you have for other items that you can stock up in your pantry that are not food, but are hygiene or sanitation related, in order to make your life a little bit easier in case of an emergency. We've got hurricane season coming up. We've got tornado season happening. All the bad weather is coming our way this spring. And so in order to be the best prepared for this, you need not only food, but you need your non-food items stocked up in your pantry. Until next time, everybody, check out this video right here for more ideas on different things you can stock in your pantry.